What I will say is the bleaching process did not exactly go
as planned.
And I may have lost a little bit of hair.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. But I have to say, the color of her skin is really good for a ginger color.
I'm using Blondor. Sorry, I'm so fucking shaky right now. Blondor, powdered bleach, 30 volume. I do have brown hair dye in my hair, so
We'll see how that goes.
I am just trying to get it light enough so that I can put a color over top. I want to go for like an orangey red, but not super dark. So I'm not trying to get it exactly as light as this.
No, it's not necessary to go that light, because if you go to platinum blonde, like this piece is, then you went too far, because if you put orange or ginger on that platinum hair, in the beginning it will be very vibrant, but it will wash off very quickly. Or the second option is it will be like a glass color, really faded ginger color, not deep enough, because ginger is a warm color, it needs some depth. And I understand that you don't want a dark ginger, but when you are bleaching your hair from brown to blonde, you encounter all these colors. And we have seen already a lot of bleaching videos that they fail because they are orange. Well, now you need orange. So you need to bleach your hair until the state of orange. Then stop. If you go to yellow, it's too far. You don't need that. Use that orange that's coming up in your hair to have a very nice ginger result, and it will stay longer because the ginger color is underneath the actual ginger color. For the blonde parts, as I said, you will need to fill it, but that's for later.
I haven't bleached more than just my roots in a while, but I'm gonna start by sectioning my hair into like 4 different sections. Bottom, top. Maybe I'll do front half, back half. I'm gonna start with the side that has more blonde, because why not do the easy part first, right?
You're not going to bleach the blonde pieces again, do you?
I was initially gonna cut my hair beforehand because I am chopping some of it off as well, but it's better to do that when it's wet. I don't want to wet my hair down and then dry it to bleach it. Probably sounds really stupid.
Depending how much you want to cut. If you want to cut like this piece, it's maybe better to cut it first and then dry it again.
Having a party tomorrow night. I really like for this to be done before then, but if it's not, it's fine.
Every time we see a hair fail video, and maybe it's not a hair fail, hey, surprise me, they want to do it because they have to go to a party, they are having a new job. Sometimes they have to go to their jobs in like 1 hour or 2 hours. So every time before an important meeting, they want to change it. Change your clothes, but do not do drastic things to your hair if it's a very important thing. A party, okay, maybe that's not that important. Put it in the comments. Have you done this before? Put it in the comments why you wanted to do that before an important thing that's coming up. Let me understand. Let me understand. I want to learn.
I just eyeball bleach because I've bleached my hair a few times now and my roots, so I know the consistency.
The only one that can do an eyeball bleach mixture are hairdressers that are doing that every day. It's so important. The right measurements are so important.
I'm just gonna put a buck ton.
Saturate the shit out of my hair.
Using 2 different types of developer. I also have 40 volume and a bunch of 10 volume that I can mix to make more 30 volume. Should I?
No, that's not the thing. Please stop mixing all these brands and all these volumes. It's not good.
Now, of course, we are only applying this on my mids and ends right now.
Watch my roots.
After it processes for about 30 minutes, I will then apply to the roots because we don't want hot roots.
Rinse it out first. Yes, it's good that you do the mid lengths and lengths, but rinse it out. And then you can do the roots. It's the same thing. It's just, yes, a little bit of extra work. But if you rinse it out, then you actually know what the outcome is of the lengths. And then you can decide if you want to do the lengths again or just the roots.
So we want to do little tiny layers. I'm gonna go from the bottom up, but we want to work quick because we all want it to process around the same amount of time.
This is good. This is good.
Putting the bleach on my mids and ends. We're putting the bleach on my mids and ends. I'm honestly just gonna use my hands. Make sure she's fully saturated. Thinking, wow, I'm probably gonna get this like whole entire half of my head done like really quick. And then I remembered, this is just one half of one section that I'm not even done yet.
Well, she's taking the fine sections. That's a very, very, very good thing. She's taking her time and not doing the roots. That's a very good thing. I'm happy that I see that. Because many times she's lazy to do something. She said it herself, she's lazy. I'm not saying it, she said it. So I was worried about big pieces, but she's taking sections. That's a very good start.
We are back. Things are lightening. Things are definitely lightening.
It's a very good thing that she set a timer for this section. Already 30 minutes. And as I can see, it's maybe already a little bit too far. We don't need blonde. We need ginger. So it's come off very easy, but I see spots. I see dark spots. Because she's cringing the foils, not foiling the foils.
Nice.
I'm just gonna do this. This is not a tutorial, I mentioned that, right?
Don't do the roots now. Rinse it out.
You always start underneath, is what I've been told. Okay, before I put that in a foil, I'm just gonna do a few more sections. I'm just fucking throwing so much bleach in there.
The lengths are already too far, so rinse it out. The lengths are already too far and you're still going to need some time to do the regrowth, so it's keep processing on the length. And then I don't know how many minutes you're going to do the roots, so the length will be blonde. Yellow, blonde, that's too far.
Okay, so close to being done. So close.
We're so close.
So another 30 minutes. The first part that you colored was already 30 minutes on your hair before you finished the top. So that's already 1 hour. Then you bleached the roots until the front. Again 30 minutes. That's 90 minutes. And then again 30 minutes to process the regrowth. So that first piece has 2 hours. 2 hours. I think that's a bit too long.
It's literally a piece of hair that just fell out of my head. I'm gonna go wash this out, and then we will potentially do the other side. Okay, we're gonna see how this is looking.
Gosh.
I still have my other hair in a pigtail. Lots of different colors. Oof, yeah, yup. Those ends are gonna need another round.
No, you don't want to go to platinum. Don't do another round. Please, please, please. You will be happy afterwards. Otherwise, in 2 washes, 3 washes, it will come off so easy. So use that copper. I want to jump in that video and tell her, but I can't.
Always brush from the ends up. I'm definitely gonna have some breakage. There's also a few pieces in here that like I might have missed or something, cause yup, that do be some breakage.
Remember, 2 hours,
nice.
that underneath piece. 2
yeah.
hours.
Really hoping that would be a little bit lighter than it is.
It does need to be lighter.
I might have to go a darker orange than initially planned to actually cover it.
But what kind of orange did you want? Lighter than that? That's not orange anymore? That's some kind of pastel tint. Well, you said orange, I said ginger. So maybe I was thinking about orange because that would be a very good color for your skin tone. Maybe you wanted some manic panic orange.
Okay, here's how it's looking.
Not great.
This side lightened even less than this side. One sec.
I see dark roots. You missed. This was dark. Or was it just a shadow? But I see some dark spots here and here on top.
Here's what we're working with. Still a lot of dark. I also chopped it, if you can't tell, because it was really fucking dead, and that needed to happen. And I need to do something else with this before I went to sleep tonight. I couldn't just go to bed leaving it.
So,
I also did a little wolf cut, so I do have some smaller layers in here. And I did trim up my bangs. So tomorrow, I'm gonna see how my hair feels in the morning, see if it can handle a bleach bath. If it can, I'm gonna bleach bath parts of it, like not this area, because that's obviously really light, but like over here, for example, didn't lift a whole lot.
Don't do a bleach bath. Don't. The only thing you need to do now is that blonde piece repigmentate or fill up with some copper pigments already. Otherwise, will not be good.
The next day.
Hello.
It is the next day.
This is how my hair is looking. I did just do another round of bleach on the ends to this side and also my roots under here because I ran out of bleach last night. Anyways, this is what we are working with.
To do a second round of bleach, I don't see a lot of difference. So why bother? I see dark spots here.
Oh yeah, I can see a big root. Like up here as well, there's a little tiny area of root that I just didn't quite get. I have accepted that this is not going to be perfect as
No, hair at home is.
as long as it's decent and not crazy noticeable, which the color I chose I don't think it will be good. Before I actually put the copper auburn type color on my hair, these really light bits, they will show up different if I just throw the color straight on here. So I do have a second color. It's like a yellowy type blonde that we're just going to tone the white bits with. So I will quickly show you that.
Yes, yes, yes. Fill up that blonde pieces. I'm very happy that you thought this through. Although blonde, gold blonde is not actually the right color, but hey, I'm happy.
The yellow that I am going with is an 8G permanent color. And then the color that I'm going with on top of my whole head is this 7RC.
7RC, it's a 7 is the tone and R is red copper. So you're going to red copper. Then it was way too far. It's not just copper, it's red.
I am just going to leave this on my head for 20 to 30 minutes.
You have more than one tube because you will make sure that there's a lot of color on that blonde. It will be very ugly if you miss some spots. And we all know that you missed some spots with the bleaching. So the accuracy of coloring is not perfect. You see, the color is really perfect for her. The skin tone is asking for that copper. That's really nice. But you also see that the lengths that you over bleached are really a faded copper already. It's blonde copperish. So it would be nice if you put a second round of copper on top of that. So because now you filled up your hair with this copper and you can use this first color application as a repigmentation and then do the same color on top of that and it will stay longer. Maybe a tip, because if you have a very deep copper, it will be so beautiful.
Hello. This is the final look. What do we think? I just kind of frilled out the ends to style it. It is pretty damaged, as you can tell, but I also do just have naturally frizzy hair. I feel like a different human being, especially with my eyebrows flat as well, but I'm a big fan.
The color makes you amazingly beautiful. This is really your color. I'm really afraid that after a few weeks or few months that you will be bored again and do something different, but this is your color.
And I'll show you the back.
You see the lengths? It's blondish.
Either way, I'm obsessed. When I initially bleached my hair, I was like, before I go back to brown, I'm going like orangey red. And then I didn't do it. So here we are, going orangey red. I'm feeling much more confident than I did at the start of this video, that's for sure.
Wow, 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 wow. I'm very happy with that color, although it can be better. Just put an extra tube of that color on top of that. Otherwise it will be faded. It will look very dry, very porous. So put an extra color on top of that and it will be shiny. It looks very healthy if it's shiny. So this is really your color. Please, please, please stay with that. Press one of these videos to see more hair fills and hair tips. Have you learned from this video? Have you entertained by this video? Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Press that notification bell. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook. You can follow me on TikTok. All I'm going to say today is ciao, kus.